Dave Teggart doesn't miss.
Dave Teggart has an amazing leg, clutch leg.
He's a tough guy, works hard, perfect.
That sums up Uconn's all-time leading scorer. How often do you hear someone call a kicker tough?
Dave Teggart has a chance right here to win it.
December 4, Tampa, Florida. University of Connecticut place kicker Dave Teggart lines up the biggest kick in school history, a 52-yard field goal with a BCS berth on the line.
What they've been through last year, what they've been through this year, you know, you go take your shot. You try to win the game.
Uconn rallied to win 4 straight games.
Touchdown Huskies!
Needing a victory at South Florida for their first ever BCS berth, Teggart, Howard's former roommate, lined up for that crucial field goal.
It was straight and I had my hands up and I kind of knew.
On the way! It is good! It is good!
When they kicked that field goal and won the game.
He's a tough guy, works hard, perfect.
That's
And let's hear from the hero of the game.
Kickers in general, we don't get on the field that often, so I mean, that's part of the job. Is you're going to get chances like that, and I'm happy to capitalize on it.
Has it hit you yet? Your kick was history?
I don't even know. Hasn't hit me yet. It's just a great team win, honestly, and it was a great return by Robbie, and the offense put us in a position to do it, and I'm happy I got the opportunity.
With a chance to make history. He got it! Dave Teggart nails it from 52. Clutch City. And Quinn is downstairs with Coach Edsel.
Coach, congratulations. 17 seconds to go. You send Dave Teggart out for a 52-yarder. How do you best describe your emotions?
Got to win the game. You know, I said we got to win the game. He's demonstrated in practice he could go up to about 60 yards. And we came here to win, you know, and you had to take the shot at it, and just a typical Uconn game.
Yeah, why? In what way?
We find a way to win, which is what we've done we play 60 minutes, do it with defense, you know, enough in the running game, opportunistic on defense. Offense, we did enough, and you know what, I'm just so proud of these kids and these coaches. I mean, 7 years in this, and we're going to a BCS game. It don't get any better than that.
Yeah, what does that mean? How do you put that in perspective, what you've been able to accomplish?
You know what, it's really hard to say right now, but I don't think people realize what we've been able to do in a short period of time, and it just, again, goes to the character and the quality of these kids and the quality of this coaching staff, and I'm just so proud for all the people in the state of Connecticut and all of our fans.
Coach, congratulations.
Appreciate it very much.
He's a tough guy, works hard, perfect.
That's
just like number 54, Walter Stewart did. And now Dave Teggart looking to match his career long of 53 yards, and he got it. He's 4 for 4 on the year from 50 yards or longer. 28-9, Cincinnati.
Uconn place kicker Dave Teggart commands respect. He holds all the Huskies' all-time records. One of the most memorable kicks in his career, this one, the BCS bowl bid clincher last year against South Florida. But as our John Pearson shows us, it's not his favorite.
Dave Teggart doesn't miss.
Dave Teggart has an amazing leg, clutch leg.
He's a tough guy, works hard, perfect.
That sums up Uconn's all-time leading scorer. How often do you hear someone call a kicker tough?
I don't see myself as just a kicker. You know, I feel as though that, you know, I'm an athlete coming here and being in some of the situations that I've been in. I think my inner athlete has come out.
For 4 years, Teggart has made what he does look simple. He closed the 2009 season with what he calls his biggest kick, a 42-yarder in the snow to beat South Florida.
To end the season that way and, you know, lift my spirits a little bit, making me work that much harder in the offseason, I think that kick was crucial for my success here.
The Massachusetts kid has an NFL leg, and he wants to play pro. He's been hitting big kicks since high school when he wasn't playing linebacker or hitting home runs. Teggart once hit 4 in one game.
It was one of those things that is unbelievable. I couldn't, I guess I just couldn't miss.
So you think you could still hit the baseball?
I mean, I haven't swung a bat in probably 5 years, but I think I can still do it.
In stores, I'm John Pearson, News 8 Sports.
This from 27 to win the game. They finally do it. Randy Edsall and the Connecticut Huskies have defeated West Virginia.
But he's a tough guy, works hard, perfect.
That's
We're here in the Shankman with the best trick shot quarterback in the Big East, Johnny McEntee. He's already done a couple throws, but I'm going to show him a couple trick kicks.
Night, USF went for the two-point conversion and missed it, so it's only a one-point game, leaving the Huskies a chance to win it, and that's Dave Teggart from 42 yards out. Big win for the Huskies.
And now I'm happy to be joined by Connecticut kicker Dave Teggart, who put the Huskies in the BCS with that kick against South Florida. Take us through, how would you describe what the last 4 days have been like for you and your teammates?
I mean, it's been absolutely, it's an unreal feeling. The reception of these fans and everybody around campus, it's just been really, it's indescribable how we've been treated the last couple of days after the game, so for sure.
All right, so you kicked a 50-yarder already, but now with the BCS and the Big East Championship on the line Saturday night, take us through getting ready to kick a 52-yarder on the road.
I tried to see it as if it was any other kick, but obviously I had some nerves, and I just didn't want to let my team down. And I got a great snap from Derek Char, great hold, and I was happy enough to get good enough contact on the ball to put it through.
Was it good as soon as it left your foot? Did it feel good right away?
Yeah, I felt as though I definitely hit it hard enough. I knew it wasn't going to be short, and then it was a matter of just being straight. And I looked up and I saw it going through. And
now, quickly, what's the mindset? Because I'm sure you guys are paying attention. Not too many people outside of Connecticut are giving the Huskies a shot against Oklahoma. What's the mindset now as you guys get ready to take on the Sooners?
Well, I mean, if I know Coach Edsall, I mean, he's going to have us out there. I mean, we start practicing tomorrow. He's going to have us out there trying to win. And personally, I believe we can win. And we've got 105 guys over there that think we can win, and we're going to give it a good shot.
All right, Dave, thanks a lot for the time. Enjoy it. Good luck in the Fiesta Bowl. The Big East champion Huskies enjoying their moment in the sun, getting ready to head to the Fiesta Bowl. We're back to Gamble with highlights.
He's 1 for 1 tonight from 37. He's a clutch kicker. And they're back within 2 scores. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Heather.
As you can see, Ronell Lewis is being carted off of the field on a...
Go to YouTube. 27-yard field goal attempt.
But he's a tough guy, works hard, perfect.
That's
has recovered. The snap is back. The kick is on the way. That kick is up, and that kick is good. He hit it.
Uconn football's kick squad boasts some of the most accomplished players on the team. They are led by redshirt senior Dave Teggart, who holds a Big East record for hitting 2 50-plus yard field goals in one game. He has also earned the title of being the highest scorer in Uconn football history.
I mean, it's definitely a great accomplishment for me. That's coming in here. That was one of my goals, is to be the top scorer and hit as many field goals as I could when my number was called.
He never misses a PAT and makes the majority of the field goals, and he's a big reason the Uconn football program has been so successful. And
he obviously hit the game winner of South Florida in this Fiesta Bowl. He's made huge kicks in the past, beating West Virginia. I mean, just the game winners that he has just seem to go on and on. People outside of the kicking world don't really understand how hard of a season he's had.
There's less margin for error back, at a 50-yarder. You got to hit it, pretty good for it to even have a chance.
Even if it's a 55-yarder, you know, I always think he's going to make it, and most of the time he does.
If you notice, I'll come from the opposite side of the field where I'm kicking because it makes it look closer. As it's just like a mental thing as you're walking in to see the posts. The posts get bigger and closer as I'm walking in, and I line up like it's an extra point for every kick and let it go.
To have a weapon like that can hit long field goals and do it consistently is huge.
The kickers have the unique position of having all of the weight of a play on their shoulders. With all eyes watching them, they have the chance to make or break a game.
People love us when we're doing well and hate us when we're doing bad. So it's one position where everything's kind of focused on you.
That quarterback can relate a little bit. You know, there's a lot of pressure on them, but the kickers really have it. It's just them out there, and it's usually at, you know, the biggest point in the game.
I love the pressure. When you only have 4 to 6 plays a game or whatever, each one's almost like an individual little game. You can't let one kick affect another one.
You got a bunch of guys that have been working the whole game, the whole season to get that win, and to be the guy to, you know, take the weight off their shoulders also is, it's a pretty good feeling. Just as soon as that you look up and that ball's going through, it's, you know, you're not the only one. It's like 105 guys right behind you.
While the kick squad is known for their success on the field, they lean towards the lighter side off of it. Their timely humor and lively attitude serves to boost team morale.
The team thinks about the kick squad.
I wouldn't say we're cool. I don't think anybody would say we're cool, but I mean, we're a different group of guys, I would feel like. I mean, that's the general, you know, consensus. People would say the same thing. I don't think anybody trains as hard as we do. Biceps, curls, you know, pull-ups, abs.
We always known for kind of like cutting on everybody and like putting like all camp. We had lookalikes of everybody in the locker room, but we cut on each other more than anybody else on the team. So it's a very love-hate relationship.
Also, in the same token, when people need to be put in their place, the kick squad does that also.
Somehow we recruit these characters.
We have a lot of time on our hands, and so we have to make it fun.
And 3 words to describe the kick squad?
Muscular. No, that's not one. There's only one word that describes the kick squad, and that's gorgeous.
Awesome, brilliant. We'll go for goofy.
Funny, entertaining, and clutch. I think we have the best kick squad in the country, and I wouldn't want anybody else out there.
Needing a victory at South Florida for their first ever BCS berth, Teggart, Howard's former roommate, lined up for that crucial field goal.
It was straight, and I had my hands up, and I kind of knew.
On the way! It is good! It is good!
But he's a tough guy, works hard, perfect.
That's